Welcome to the Prepped and Polished podcast, the podcast that empowers you to take control of your education, featuring weekly interviews with influencers in the world of education, as well as tutoring tips, lessons, and updates.
Hi everyone, this is Todd Weaver of StrategiesForCollege.com. Guest hosting for Alexis Avila of Prepped and Polished, a tutoring and test prep firm that provides in-person and online tutoring. Get to know the Prepped and Polished community. You can find us on Facebook at Prepped and Polished, as well as on Twitter and Instagram. Just search for Prepped and Polished. Remember, if you have any questions or comments about the episode, feel free to email us at any time at radio@preppedandpolished.com. Our tutoring and educational tips series continues now with how to appeal your financial aid award. So how would you like to save an additional $10,000 off the cost of college? Well, I just helped a family do that by teaching them how to ask the college for more scholarship funding, more discount. Their student was admitted to her top choice, albeit with a scholarship that was below the typical award that this college had been giving in recent years. So what I did is I helped the family research the historical scholarship parameters in several different guidebooks and data forms, and in doing so, we discovered that the college was under-awarding the student. So when we did that, we knew right away there must be some more aid available. And what I did is I coached the family on putting together an appeal letter to ask for reconsideration of the initial award. And by putting forth their story, the family wrote about their daughter's passion for the college, mentioned the fact that her grades and exceptional test scores put her at the high end of the cohort of admitted students. I had the family ask for reconsideration of her scholarship through this nice formal appeal letter in their own voice. And within a few days, we heard the great news that an additional $2,500 per year, or $10,000 over 4, was granted. Needless to say, it really paid off for this family to write an appropriate appeal letter.
And this wraps up our show, episode 65, How to Appeal Your Financial Aid Award. Please join us for episode 66, our interview with American journalist and New York Times best-selling author Frank Bruni. You can visit Todd Weaver at strategiesforcollege.com. Thank you for joining us on the Prepped and Polished podcast. Now go out there and take control of your education.
You've been listening to the Prepped and Polished podcast. For more information, check out preppedandpolished.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for listening. Class dismissed.